All right. All right.
You know, and even if he was a psycho, yeah, I mean, but
There were some things like the movie lady. What a nut job.
oh, that gal.
Yeah. So this is part 4 of Psycho, Ed Gein, and
Yeah, the Lost Tape,
yes,
a 4-part documentary.
and
That
this
was
is
originally on MGM Plus. It's available streaming. We saw it on Amazon, and
this is the wrap up.
yeah, this went into some detail about the films that have been made that were based or inspired by Gein, like Psycho, Alfred Hitchcock, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
This thing called Deranged, which I don't think I've ever even heard of. And then he went into like the House of a Thousand Corpses and the Devil's Rejects, which those two as well.
But my whole thing is like this gal doesn't know anything, and none of these
Oh
people.
no, the gal, dude.
And all these people like the weirdos on the left.
Yeah, the last podcast on the left.
Yeah.
I might want to go check into them and see what else they're on about, because I mean,
they probably died in Thailand.
Well, you know,
they probably died in Thailand, just like
and of course,
what's his name?
When
he did the
David Carradine.
Yeah,
dude.
They seemed the type.
Anyway, I'm upset about that. But no,
and these psychologists, they didn't seem like psychologists. I mean, really.
Right, and it did detail a little bit about after the stuff came out and went public, and then Psycho hit, and people put together that was based on the Ed Gein thing, and people started coming from far and near, and they called them Geiners.
Yeah,
they were like groupies.
That guy that was the historian who just digs on this shit.
Oh, that dude.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And so my problem is that there was never a confession. It was all kind of just supposition and speculation. They didn't have...
Well, I guess there was somewhat of a confession, because it mentioned that all of the details about his victims came from his confession, but none of the graves were ever exhumed to confirm any of that.
And...
What? And when the house burned.
Yeah, the house burning down without...
Out of nowhere. I mean, and the one guy, the member of the community, was like, I'm sure it was arson, and there was proof of it, but... it never came out.
But that goes back to the MK Ultra, the fogginess,
yes,
the fogginess in his memory,
yes,
or that he might have done it, or who knows, And then all of a sudden, the house just burns up,
and you never know. I mean, somebody like that could be,
but
it could be like prone to suggestion, and all of this stuff that they were telling him he did, he might have started to believe it because, a person in a state like that, especially if you're being grilled, you might become open to suggestion that way. And all of a sudden, he's got memories that are not really real.
Exactly.
And not by just...
And if you watch third season, the Millennium episode...
I know we only got a handful of the quotes from these tapes, but I'm sure there's a hell of a lot more on them.
But if you watch... So it's this episode where the bald guy takes this other FBI agent. But I was just talking to her. He takes her to the house. The bathtub's stained with blood. And she's like, I seen the house. He takes her to the house. The house is gone. They just fucking bulldozed it.
Yeah.
So shit like this, and...
it fucking happens.
Yeah, and I just don't trust the narrative that is being presented. And then all these sexual things that they think were going on. Well, maybe he just didn't give a shit about sex. Maybe he was just kind of a weird person.
No, there was actually...
It alluded to
a whole lot that actually alluded to that he was not
with
molesting any of their he would take the organs, the sexual parts and organs, and keep them in a box.
Why?
He couldn't even tell you why.
So yeah,
it wasn't like he was like,
it must be something about his mother, and his original talk, or his original write-up at the nut house, the bug house, in 56 or whenever they didn't answer. They didn't really. They gave very vague answers about things, and just kind of, and then also, why would you take the killer's word for what happened? And were all these DNA tested? And You know,
well, they didn't have any of that at the time.
Still,
but
yeah.
Why didn't they just at least exhume graves to confirm some of the things he told them about victims, specific victims?
And again, this is Wisconsin, and he's a little guy. This is what the judge said. Yeah. So how is he digging 6 feet under all these places, all these, and getting all this stuff without anybody noticing? I can't. You know, I'm just. I don't believe it. It's beyond belief.
Yeah, I mean,
not that it's such a horrific thing, because, good God, all you have to do is go through history. Don't tell me about horrific.
And I mean, really, what did they say about his house? That had no electricity, no running water.
So how is he able
full of these body parts that were just stanky and fucking.
Yeah. How was he able to do all this then?
And how long did he live in that while it was in that condition?
Yeah.
How long did this actually go on before he was discovered?
Yeah.
And how much time did he spend in that nastiness?
Yeah.
And I mean, in the house I could see, you know, before any of that was present. Yeah. But the only things that were alive in there were the spiders and the vermin. And with no electricity, no running water, and all these gross, nasty body parts just with no, like, refrigeration or...
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It begins to build a picture of, like, no.
And then, you know, there was some buzz and talk about doing something to turn the house itself into a museum, like a tourist attraction, which people were opposed to, understandably. So the burning of the house could have been somebody who just didn't want to see it turned into a museum, or...
I think it was covering tracks.
It could have been covering some tracks, yes.
I'm going to go...
I think it's more the covering tracks.
Yeah, because I don't think he...
I mean, it just seems like even then, there could have been a trail that led to some protester
or something,
scapegoat, to take suspicion off of what it really was.
Yeah,
because that never happens.
No,
right?
No grassy knolls here.
Right? No, not in Plainville.
No.
Ooh.
Just another day in Plainville.
Yeah. And I mean, Plainville is world famous.
So,
and they hate it because there's like 1,000 people live there.
But it just all this, it doesn't stack up into, oh yeah, he's the killer. I mean, I'm not opposed to him being the killer.
Everything just points at him being the killer.
Yeah.
Everything pointed at Scott Peterson too.
Yeah.
He didn't do it. He's still sitting on death row.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not going to go any deeper into that.
But the senator,
hey man, he didn't do that.
And that senator that supposedly killed his intern, and then
yes. Well, he was the prime suspect, but he was quickly dismissed from suspicion.
No, he ruined his career.
Well, yeah, because of the public scandal.
Yeah, but it's like, and then they never solved the case, and then it's connected to this other thing.
Right.
Well, did you see? That's the thing. The focus. Oh, well, this is because it's easiest.
Yeah.
Just saying. Anyway, tell us what you think.
Yeah, dude. It is.
Have you seen it? What do you think?
It is really unclear. It is not cut and dried.
Or at least,
and it is a fascinating story.
Yeah.
It's grisly and it's disturbing, but it is fascinating.
Like, share, subscribe.